narito, buksan mo ang iyong radyo. Lahat kami ay narito, tapat sa aming serbisyo. Walang problemang di malalampasan. Magliliwanag ang ating kinabukasan. DANHS Radio, silid-aralan sa radyo. Hatid namin makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo. Kahit saan at kahit kailan, hindi ka iiwanan. Hatid namin bagong kaalaman. Edukasyo'y susulong, basta't magtulong-tulong. Sulong edukalidad, DANHS Radio. Learning is amazing.
3 DANHS Radio. DANHS Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan, ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big.
Alright, here we go.
106.3 DANHS Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR-FM.
DANHS Radio, silid-aralan sa radyo. Hatid namin makabago, paraan ng pagtuturo.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 DANHS Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta't magtulong-tulong. Sulong edukalidad, DANHS Radio. Learning is amazing.
Pagkatao'y huhubugin,
moralidad at pagpapahalaga.
ating tutuklasin. Asignaturang hatid ay pagbabago.
ESP, edukasyon sa pagpapakatao.
Edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. Tumutok sa ating istasyon.
DWDR-FM
106.3 DANHS Radio.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo.
Good morning, our dear learners! Welcome to the second episode of our Psychosocial and Mental Health program, Sound Body, Sound Mind. This program aims to provide support to learners' psychosocial needs and raise awareness on issues on mental health. We are happy to be with you today, our dear learners. Welcome to our station, 106.3 DANHS Radio. I am your host, Teacher Mylene S. Ballesteros. With me is Teacher Nathaniel R. Erese, our technical specialist. Today, we will discuss stress management for students. How are you today?
By God's grace, I am feeling good and safe, Mom.
It's nice to hear that you're all safe and healthy despite what's happening around us. Well, I can feel that today is another wonderful day to learn something new. Now, here's your radio teacher, Teacher Renalu B. Tagapan.
Hello, my dear learners and parents who are listening right now. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Rena. I know you're having a hard time coping with the new normal in education, but nothing should stop you from learning. And I am glad you're on the right track listening to your radio or watching via Facebook Live. From today's lesson, you are expected to Define stress and its effect in the body. Explain 4 ways to cope with stress. And respond positively to stress management as it applied to life and goals. I know this question seems quite familiar to you. Do you feel pressure right now? Why?
Yes, teacher, that is familiar. If I will be asked, I might not know what to answer.
Oh no, you shouldn't feel that. Don't you know that stress is our body's response to pressure? How do you know if you're stressed?
Sometimes when my mother asks me things like, "You cook now, go to the canteen and buy this," then our group chat keeps on ringing because our teacher is reminding us to submit our outputs. Sometimes I do not know which one to do first.
In that case, you are feeling a little bit of stress. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is your body's reaction to a challenge or demand. In short, burst stress can be positive, such as when it helps you avoid danger or meet a deadline.
Yes, teacher! Stress is something that everyone experiences at some point of their life.
You got it right! Feeling amount of stress is normal. Whatever is your situation or status in life, kid or adult, president or ordinary people, sometimes a little stress can even be helpful. Does stress motivate you? Why?
Yes! Stress can motivate me to reach my goal, but when that stress becomes bigger, then that's the time becomes a problem.
Amazing kid! Did you know that there are 2 kinds of stress? These are eustress and distress. Will you share your idea about eustress?
Teacher, eustress is also known positive stress. It motivates, focuses energy, feels exciting, it improves performance, and it is short-term.
Perfect! In distress, it is also known as negative stress. It causes anxiety or concern, can be short or long-term, feels unpleasant, decreases performance, and can lead to mental and physical problems. It is very important to know your stressors so that you can come up with helpful and easy coping mechanisms. Now, can stress affect our body?
Yes, Mom! When I'm stressed, I usually feel headache, chest pain, insomnia, low energy. Sometimes I can't explain what I feel.
Stress symptoms may be affecting your health. You may think illness is to blame for that irritating feeling, our thoughts and feelings, even our behavior. Some people can keep on eating just to cope with stress, and some are not eating. Sleep problem or insomnia, rapid heartbeat, frequent colds, infections, feeling tired, chest pain, and muscle tension or pain. Stomach upset including diarrhea, constipation, and nausea. We have different experiences when we are under stress. It changes our body, mind, feelings, and behavior. But if these changes go on for a long time, they can harm your body and make you feel sick. You might be disorganized. You can concentrate on what to do when you always think negative. You might feel discouraged and may think of giving up. But don't worry, we are here for you, your loved ones, your friends, and your special ones. We shall have more on stress management after the short break.
Naku! Malapit na ang pasahan ng outputs.
Retrieval time na naman. Narito ang mga dapat mong tandaan sa pagpasa ng outputs mo, Kadonyan.
Tiyaking nakasulat ang iyong pangalan sa bawat subject na iyong ipapasa.
Oops, huwag ding kalimutang isulat ang iyong seksyon kung saan ka kabilang.
Mahalagang lagyan din ng label na Week 1
Week 2, 3 o 4 ang iyong outputs kung anong aralin.
at bilang nito upang malaman ng guro kung kumpleto ang iyong ipinasang outputs sa bawat linggo. Kadonyan!
Maaari, isulat din ang pangalan ng iyong guro sa bawat subject.
Kung may color coding, sundin ito upang madaling malaman ng iyong advisor at maibigay sa tamang guro.
Paghiwalayin ang mga sagotang papel sa bawat subject.
Huwag paghaluin ang iyong mga sagot sa dalawang subject sa iisang papel.
Kung masusunod mo ang mga ito, tiyak ang mga guro ay hindi malilito.
Sa pagpasa ng mga outputs, tiyaking maayos at organisado.
Ayusin ang output batay sa mga sumusunod na bawat aralin.
Una, sagot ng mga gawain. Pangalawa, refleksyon.
Pangatlo, lingguhang pagtataya.
At pang-apat, summative test kung mayroon.
Isang paalala mula sa pamunuan ng Doña Aurora National High School at ng istasyong ito.
We're back! Now, let's have the word lead. L-E-A-D. For us to better remember the different ways of coping with stress, let's start with the letter L. What does this mean?
L means listen and talk. Talk to someone and use positive self-talk.
Talk to someone, to your friends, parents, teacher, or even a counselor. It can be easy to just shut down and push people away when you're stressed out, but this is not helpful. Use positive self-talk to challenge your negative racing thoughts in your head. Telling, I know I can do it. I am strong enough to deal with this situation. I can do this. This is me. Or, Aja, to yourself will make you stronger. Trust yourself that can do it. In that way, they will help you to cope with your stress. The next letter is E. Exercise and focus. Will you share your thoughts about it?
Exercise increases your overall health and your sense of well-being, and focus on the things you can control. Sometimes you don't have much control over the things that happen in your life.
Very good. Have a regular exercise. Take care of your body, especially this time of pandemic, and manage your time. Make smart decisions for your body. You may also feel better about your appearance, mood, and yourself when you exercise regularly, which can boost your confidence and improve your self-esteem. Exercising or being active in another great way to cope with stress. Learn to manage your time. There are time for relaxation and studying, but more time in studying. You might have a lot going on with your schedule, like attending the school activities, sports, hobby, reading Wattpad, household chores, or playing online games. Lighten your load by cutting out the things that make you overwhelmed. Schedule your time just to kick back and relax. This pandemic, some of our routines are not applicable anymore, like going to school early in the morning, then going home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But now, staying at home is the new normal. Look for things that make you busy aside from studying. Establish a new daily routine and manage your time. You can do something to help yourself feel better, prepared, and less stressed out. Do you love arts?
Yes, teacher. It's my stress reliever.
That's good to hear. What do you usually do?
I do drawing or painting, teacher. Sometimes molding clay or finger painting.
Yes, art is a therapy for stress. You can also use self-directed art to express your creative side. reduce stress, and get in touch with your feelings. Creating art can take your mind off whatever is stressing you, at least for a few minutes. If your problems stay with you, you can incorporate them into your creations. And last, letter D, for dancing and singing. Will you share your idea about dancing and singing?
Music can affect the body in many health promoting ways, which is the basis for a growing field known as music therapy. You can use music in your daily life and bust your stress with dance.
You're right! Dance away your stress. Dancing seems to have mood-enhancing benefits. Dancing causes your body to release endorphins. It is chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers and also improve the ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. There's nothing like a vigorous 30-minute session on the dance floor to loosen up that attitude and feel recharged. There's every reason in the world to do it, including taking a short break from the pandemic. When you sing, your body releases endorphins, chemicals that make you feel happy. Singing is a natural antidepressant. So, the next time you're feeling down, break into your favorite song. Singing also helps in lowering your stress levels.
That's why there are also a lot of teenagers and kids showing their talent through TikTok and other social media. Sing a song together and life goes on.
Exactly. So these practices will lead us to calmness, happiness, success, and stress-free life. I know you understand our lesson for the day. We shall have the recap of today's lesson after this short break.
Flashlight, check. Baterya, check. Radyo, check. Gamot, check. Delata, check. Ano pa kayang kulang sa aking survival kit?
O sis, anong ginagawa mo? Aanin mo ang mga yan.
Narinig ko kasi ang balita sa radyo na may paparating na bagyo sis. Kailangan nating paghandaan ito.
Ha? Ganun ba? Hindi ko narinig ang balita na yan.
Naku sis, dapat ay alerto tayo sa mga ganitong balita. Alam naman nating mahirap kalaban ng kalamidad.
Ay oo nga, sinabi mo pa sis. Sige, uwi na ako. Sisiguraduhin kong handa ang pamilya ko sa darating na bagyo.
Tandaan, hindi maiwasan ang pagdating ng mga kalamidad. Kinakailangan maghanda para sa ating kaligtasan upang sa huli ay di natin pagsisisihan. Ligtas ang may alam.
Isang paalala mula sa himpilang ito.
And we're back! Now, let's have the recap of the lesson that we have just discussed. What are your takeaways from the lesson for today?
We have learned some important points about stress, its meaning, kinds, effect in the body, and 4 ways to cope stress. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension, something that everyone